This award is impossible to win.
This evening,
What we winning? What we winning,
the
y'all?
San Antonio Spurs with the IBM Award. Here's Stan
The
Kelly,
IBM.
PA announcer.
The IBM.
You see this
A
laptop
laptop.
being handed to David Robinson? It's no ordinary laptop. It's actually a trophy, an MVP trophy. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Crazy, right? This award for the most valuable or impactful player in the NBA used to be a real thing.
A laptop,
Magic Johnson won
IBM.
it, Michael Jordan won it, Shaq won a couple. It was a pretty cool award throughout the 80s and 90s. How they decided the winner of this award? A mathematical algorithm, a formula, an MVP award based purely on statistics. And it's the best and worst thing the NBA has ever done.
So it's basically an MVP award. It's the same shit. No? It's the same thing, no? By Jimmy Highroller. Great videos every time.
Today's video is sponsored by Draft.
I don't get
But
paid.
we're back, baby. Football season is upon us. Use promo
You know
code
I don't
Jimmy
get paid for that
Highrollers
shit,
and
so
bonus
it can't.
bets,
You know what I'm saying?
dollar wager, and you can stay.
You know what
and
I'm
if
saying?
sports
You know what I'm
start your
saying?
season off with an wager and get.
Like, we not doing that.
What if the NBA's most
We're not
valuable
doing that.
player was decided not by voters, but by stats? Like, just stats.
Then LeBron would have a lot of MVPs. Like, a lot. A lot of MVPs. Like, I would say, like, he would have, like, what? 2 more, maybe? Just 2. Just 2. That's it. Just 2.
The results may not be
I
what
don't-
we would like to see,
Just
but
two.
at least they would be objective. Voters of the NBA's MVP award usually get it right, and the most valuable player in the eyes of fans is almost always the player who walks away with the coveted trophy every year. But why not just remove all doubt and use an objective metric to determine who the league's MVP really is? Well, that's exactly what the NBA used to do.
They
Back
used to
in
do that shit,
1984,
nigga.
The NBA created an
Now it's just clout. Everything is clout. Everything is clout. Everything is being famous. Everything is this, that, and the third. It's never about the numbers. It's never about the numbers.
award called the IBM Award.
Opinions over statistics, of course. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
that IBM. And it was an award that mirrored the tech company's business philosophy by using a computer formula that measured a player's statistical contributions to their team to determine who the most valuable player in the league was. The award was given out for 19 seasons, from 1984 to 2002, and was won by some of the greatest players of all time. Hakeem Olajuwon won the award, Tim Duncan won it in 1 season, Charles Barkley won it 3 times, and David
Damn.
Robinson won the award 5 times. So how
Damn.
does a trophy handed out in the form of a laptop, won by some of the
Dang.
greatest players of all time, just cease to exist? With many NBA fans today unaware that it was even a thing in the
A
first
laptop.
place.
Like,
Well,
does the laptop even work, or is it just a shell? That would be fire if the laptop worked, though. That'd be mad fire.
in
And
19
they would just have all the highlights of you and that shit, bro. You just open the shit up, and it'll just have a file, MVP file, and just load up all the highlights you did. That should be tough.
right in the middle of Michael
shit would be
Jordan's
tough.
prime, Dennis
That'd be
Rodman
so
won
tough.
the award. And in 1999, when no one on planet Earth could slow down peak Shaquille O'Neal, Dikembe Mutombo won the award. Because using math to decide the most impactful player in the NBA is not as objective as you would think. The formula for this IBM award, despite the looks of it, was very simple. It took the total counting stats from any given player throughout a season, plus the win total of their team, and divided it by the counting stats of their team. The result
Damn.
of this calculation was called the IBM score. The player who had the highest IBM score in any given season was given the IBM award. All of this is really just calculating how much a player contributed
It's crazy,
to
too,
their
because
team.
they still make laptops this size, too. It's slightly thinner, but they do make laptops this size. Like, if you work... Yeah, I work in a company. They be having laptops like these. Like, they give it out to people that work
in
remote.
1992,
or
Dennis
people that
Rodman
work.
won the award with an IBM score of 109.73. Michael Jordan, at his absolute peak, finished
He won this?
the season with an IBM score of 86.49. Nowhere near Rodman. And
Okay. They probably use that shit for the Steve Nash MVP. That's
to
what they probably
understand
did for
how a
him.
tragedy like this could even happen, we need to take a deeper look into this long-forgotten award. Here are the results from the 19 seasons that the NBA handed out the IBM award. And almost immediately, you can see why the league stopped giving out the award. Now you tell me.
It don't look bad, though. Like, it don't look bad. Maybe Dennis Rodman's team won a lot of games. I don't know. We gonna find out. But has won regular season MVP. So only 3 people that. Okay.
Tell me, what jumps out first? Is it the fact that big men won the award 15 out of 19 seasons? Maybe it's the fact that Michael Jordan didn't win a single IBM award throughout the entire 90s. Or maybe it's Dikembe Mutombo beating out the entire league for an award based on overall value. So how does an award that simply looks at stats manage to come up with such a skewed result? Well,
They win
the
total.
answer
You said it.
is in the formula. It resembles the popular PER stat, which when it was created 3 decades ago was a revolutionary advanced statistic, but today has become a relic of the past. The IBM formula, similar to player efficiency rating, favors efficiency, handicaps production, and doesn't factor in context virtually at all. And similar to PER, this led to big men being heavily favored in the IBM scoring system. In 1992, Michael Jordan had
Basically,
an all-time great
I
season.
understand now. Basically, it's the teammate grade in 2K. If y'all played 2K, 2K just came out the other day ago. If y'all play 2K, if you got a big man, it's easy to get an A. Because all you got to do is set screens, get rebounds, kick it out. Simple. That's all big men got to do, and they get an A. Score a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But his score paled in
That's
comparison to
Easy A.
Rodman simply because he didn't rebound the ball as much,
See?
had more
See?
turnovers, and was on a
See?
much better team. Because the IBM formula also takes away from individual production based on the overall production of the team. The better your team did, the less your impact would jump out in your IBM score. Michael Jordan's incredible individual numbers boosted overall team numbers, which, oddly enough, led to him having a lower score. The IBM scoring system was broken. In trying to find the most valuable players strictly through numbers, this formula completely removes all context and nuance from the award. Wow, who would have thought? Despite this, the award was a fun side attraction and was actually a small talking point in the MVP discussions at the tail end of these seasons. The concept of this award was awesome. The execution of it was dog water.
That's
Did
crazy.
This stopped me from sorting through hundreds of players and thousands.
So you mean they stopped doing this because Michael Jordan didn't get the award? That's what y'all telling me right now. Y'all did this because Michael Jordan didn't get the award. That's crazy.
Of stat lines
That's
across
crazy.
The last
It's
2
crazy.
decades to see who
It's
the
crazy.
winners of the IBM award would have been if the league didn't discontinue in 2002.
Show me.
Absolutely not. And so with a
Show
formula
me.
in one hand and a shitty laptop in the other, I set out on a mission to find the
Let's go.
unclaimed winners of the
Let's
IBM
go.
award over the last 20 seasons
Let's do
and
it.
give these players what is rightfully
Let's do it.
theirs. Now, I want to give
I ain't gonna lie. My money on Rudy Gobert. I can't lie. My money's gonna be on Rudy Gobert winning at least 2 to 3 of them joints. No cap.
a quick shout out
No
to
cap.
Hoops Data for helping me crunch these
No
numbers.
cap. One
The
of them gonna be
dude is
Draymond
a
Green too.
wizard
No
and has
cap.
some incredible insight
Who got the
into
best teammate
advanced
grade?
NBA analytics, so go show him some love over on Instagram. Thanks to him, we were able to gather data across 2 decades,
Shouts out to
crunch
him.
all the numbers, and find our winners with my sanity still intact. And here are those winners. Now, most of these winners make sense. LeBron
See, I got one. We got one. We only got one. I knew he was gonna get at least one. Kevin Garnett, that's 5. LeBron, as I said before, LeBron is gonna win a lot of these things, my boy. He's a very important player, bro.
would have
He's
won
a very
7
important
IBM
player.
awards from 2008 to 2018, the most of any player. Prime Kevin Garnett went on a tear, winning 3 in a row. Dwight Howard carrying on the legacy of big men, winning 2. James Harden and Russell Westbrook joined the short list of guards to ever win the award. And to no one's surprise, Nikola Jokic would have won the last 2 IBM awards, because he's Nikola Jokic.
Big man.
In total, 19 players across 40 years. Some of the greatest individual seasons of all time. And then
But that shows you, though. You know what I'm saying? You could say it's a historic stat, but it also shows, like, who's really important to the team. Like, you saying Michael Jordan didn't win it because his team was good. Like,
And
his
there's
team was
DeAndre
good.
Jordan and Rudy
Like, his
Gobert.
team was good.
Your eyes do not deceive you. In a season
Like,
where
come
Stephen
on.
Curry was clearly the best player in the world and won the one and only unanimous MVP in league
Because his team was good. His team was good.
history,
on.
the IBM award would have been given to DeAndre Jordan for his impact on the court.
Because he was very important to the team. Without him being on the team, it would have been tragic. It would have been tragic.
2021, a season where Giannis solidified himself as the best player on the planet, the IBM award would have gone to the heavily watered down, offensively stunted version of Giannis.
Damn. Will the Bucks be good? They'll make the playoffs. They got a good team. They'll make the playoffs.
And this, my friends,
and Rudy won like Defensive Player of the Year. He got mad boards.
Is why the award no longer exists.
If he wasn't on this team, the Jazz would have never made the playoffs.
Because giving an individual award based on value and impact to Rudy Gobert would be
value and impact. Value and impact. That's the whole point of the award. Value. Who provides the most value and impact? It's not about the stats. It's the most value and impact.
Crime.
And then they had the MVP, which is the stats. So don't clarify me in the comment section. Because y'all be weird with that, bro.
Love the idea
y'all be saying dumb shit all the time, bro. Gets me mad. Stop doing that.
An award like this. It could never replace the coveted MVP award, but what if we reintroduced an award similar to the IBM award back into the NBA? This time with a new, more comprehensive and accurate formula to determine the winner. In 2021, HoopsHype featured a great article surveying NBA reps around the league, such as Corey Jez, former head of analytics for the Utah Jazz, about the best advanced statistics available.
They really did stop giving this out because Michael Jordan didn't win. That's crazy.
And out of
crazy.
the 13 composite metrics included in the survey, player efficiency rating, a formula similar to IBM's, came in dead last. The statistics that came out on top were the LeBron stat. Yes, there is a stat called the LeBron. Estimated plus minus and
hold on. Let me see that LeBron stat.
The statistics that came out on top were the LeBron stat.
Look adjusted player estimate using a box prior regulated on and off. I don't know, bro.
Yes.
So it's plus minus basically.
Estimated plus minus and daily plus minus. Unlike advanced stats of the past, these newer metrics all factor in context thanks to breakthroughs in
box score on and off, impact hybrid. Most recent leaders. One of the newer metrics has become increasingly popular over the last few years.
Real-time tracking data.
So that means who's more important? Like when he's not on the court, are they good or not? Like
as Corey Jez mentions in the article, more representative all-in-one metrics need to capture the impact players have when they don't log a box score event. And this is what many of these new advanced metrics do. Because impacting the game can
that no look is crazy.
Often does happen outside of the box score. Personally, I'm a big proponent of the EPM metric. So what if we handed out an award each season to the player who leads the league in EPM? Call it the Impact Player Award, something like that. Thing is, the winner of the MVP usually ends up leading the league in this metric. And I don't know if that's a reflection of how good the stat really is or how good we are at picking the most valuable player each season. In fact, the IBM award, for all of its glory and flaws, can teach us a thing or two about how we watch the game and what we value. Advanced stats are really cool. They can give us insight that we otherwise might overlook. Where some players contribute within the box score, others perpetually contribute outside of it.
So he's saying, like, maybe you should stop controlling the clout. Maybe you should watch basketball. Maybe you should see that just because you got a good team and go far every time and win every time doesn't mean you're the best player in the world.
But numbers can never tell the full story.
How much impact you put in a team, how valuable you are. Without numbers.
Watch the games for yourself.
Exactly. Look, like, come on, man. This shit. That's why I be saying LeBron is the best player alive. Like, you'd be like, oh, you gotta watch the Jordan games. The Jordan games are on YouTube, bro. I watch them shits, bro. They don't compare to LeBron, bro. Real shit. If LeBron could back down somebody and nobody closes out, nigga will be getting 40. Still be getting 40. Like, come on now. Y'all niggas be wildin', bro. I don't care.